East Coast Healthcare Reviews. Today, we got another beer review. This is another Harpoon Dunkin beer. This is Harpoon Dunkin Boston Cream. This is a stout. It's a 4.3% alcohol by volume, limited release. On the can it says stout brewed with donuts, cocoa, natural flavors, and artificial colors. Annatto extract and turmeric. Says contains eggs, wheat, milk, and soybean. So it's got milk in it. Zach, Beer Advocate.
Yep. So right now on Beer Advocate, they actually don't have a score for it, but the style is a sweet milk stout. Alcohol by volume, 4.3%. So I mean, it is kind of low.
That's very low for a stout.
Yeah, especially for a stout. I think I was just telling Tanner, like, been kind of getting low stout lately, so I don't know what's good. They need to start bumping it up, give me more alcohol. No, I'm playing. But it comes from Harpoon Brewery in Bear Hall, Massachusetts, United States, and availability
Boston,
is.
Mass. What does it say on that? Why does it say?
Oh, I didn't mean, my bad.
Harpoon Brewery and Beer Hall. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, in Massachusetts, United States. I don't know why I said Mass. That's two completely different.
Wait, what?
Like, I don't know why I said Boston, Mass like that.
It is Boston, Mass.
Is it? It doesn't say it on it. Anyways, either way, that's not what it says. Massachusetts.
Beer Advocate's a little funny sometimes.
Yeah.
Beer Advocate's funny.
Availability is rotational and seasonal, so it's
rotating.
Yeah. Doesn't have any notes.
So I'm gonna crack this open, go over the color with you guys. This sounds pretty good, guys. What do you think about this one? Before we even try it, Boston Cream. That is like one of my favorite donuts.
Oh yeah, that's my all-time favorite. I'm really, I hope this one meets my expectations.
I hope it tastes like
Look
donuts.
at that head. Wow.
You might have poured it a little too fast.
Maybe. Look at yours though. You got a good one.
Yeah, but sometimes they say that you're better off kind of pouring it a little bit heavier because that kind of releases the carbonation.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it'll mix it around a lot better. But I usually like to pour it halfway, and when I get to at least like a third of the can, that's why I just like to dump it like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Zach definitely poured it a lot better than us.
Good job, Zach.
Get that perfect head.
So I can smell it from here.
Yeah, to be honest, that it smells like you can smell like the chocolate a little bit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, so it's like a.
All right.
Like a
Color of the beer?
Like a dark brown.
It's like a dark. It's like a black, but it's definitely not pitch black. You can see through it a little bit.
Yeah, I'd go with dark brown.
Yeah, you might be right. Dark brown is right. Coffee cream colored head. That looks like it's sticking around for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's gonna leave a nice lacing on the glass. Let's go for the nose, guys. Wow, that smells like a donut.
Yeah, I was gonna say it smells. You get a lot of breadiness.
Smells.
Damn, look at his head. Look at our heads. Mine's like almost gone.
Yeah.
His is like there, and his is just.
That smells like a donut. That smells freaking awesome. That smells
as advertised.
That smells
you
amazing.
Get a little bit of that breadiness from the donut.
It smells like a donut. It smells
like that slight chocolate. Hint. And to be honest, Boston Cream, you usually don't get the smell. You get more of the taste.
Get a little bit of vanilla. Get some of that cream.
Yeah, but it definitely does smell like a donut.
Honestly, I don't really get any. I don't really get any coffee on the aroma. I don't get any coffee. Not really getting much like toasted grains.
No, I'm just getting a lot of like doughy kind of like
doughy.
smell.
It's got a nice sweetness to it
smell
too.
Like a donut, yeah, it would smell just.
It's
like
got
that.
a really good sweetness. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. Hopefully, this one tastes a lot more like. Well, hopefully, this one tastes like a donut, unlike the jelly donut one. But
Smells good.
what do you think, Isaac?
I don't know.
It smells like a donut.
Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate.
Lots of chocolate.
Yeah, lots of chocolate. You're right.
Chocolate cream donut. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm getting the cream. It smells good. You know.
To be honest, I feel like it's not gonna be as sweet as we think it is.
I know we were kind of disappointed with the last one.
I know.
Let's go for the taste.
I
guys.
hope it's sweet like it smells, man.
That one tastes like a
Okay.
donut.
Yeah, I would just say it tastes like you don't get too much of the cream. I can't front.
Yeah.
You do get a little bit of chocolate that lingers, but I feel like
True.
you definitely get that breadiness from the donut, which was I'm not
really
gonna,
no
I'm not
coffee.
gonna lie about it. It's not.
No coffee.
No, it's not too bad. Like, to be honest,
And
it's kind of on point. You know,
for a stout, because that's what it said it was. It was a stout, right?
yeah, it's
Milk stout.
it's a milk sweet milk stout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet
No.
slash
No.
milk
No
stout.
coffee. Definitely. For a stout, it's like I'd say it's like medium mouthfeel. Light carbonation. Yeah, it definitely has like a really nice doughy taste, like Zach was saying. This one tastes like a donut. It tastes like a donut. You really don't get the flavors that you would get with like a normal stout. It tastes
And
like a
the more you
donut.
drink it, to be honest, the more it tastes like a donut. Like, but to be honest, like, I kind of wish it had more of a sweeter taste to it.
Yeah, it's not as
for
sweet as
for
the
like
nose.
the cream, because like a Boston cream, as soon as you take a bite into it, you get that sweet. You get like
Sweet
you
cream.
taste the donut, but you get that sweet cream. You get that chocolate like sweetness right
Yeah,
there.
it kind of tastes like a chocolate donut.
Yeah, it really nails everything except for the sweetness. I feel
Yeah,
like
in the
Boston
cream. In the
I
cream.
think if the cream was a little bit more, especially being a Boston cream, like that's kind of like a big thing.
You know what would really make this beer, guys?
What?
Lactose.
Lactose? Is it lactose?
Right. That's what I say
Lactose.
about your lactose.
Maybe you should just
Lactose and vanilla.
Maybe you just get like lactose extract and fucking just add it to all your beer. How about
that's what you
that?
should do.
You can probably make it. This is really good though. This actually tastes like a donut.
Yeah, to be honest, like the last one
Didn't really taste like a
no,
donut.
but I think making it a porter definitely helped it become
Stout.
more of a, that's what it is, a stout.
You just said
my
that.
bad. Yeah, because we did the last one we did was a porter though, no?
Yeah, the last one we did was a porter.
That was the Yingling one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I obviously, if you've been watching these reviews, you know I always get them mixed up. I always call a stout a porter and a porter a stout.
Well, they're very similar.
Yeah.
This tastes like a donut though.
Mm-hmm.
This tastes like a donut.
I think this one's amazing.
Doesn't really have much of a cream. It kind of, in my opinion, like I said, it tastes like a chocolate donut. And like Zach said, the chocolate lingers.
I feel like it's more like
After sipping it, I'm getting a little bit more of toasted grains. I'm not really picking up any coffee. There's no coffee. I'm getting a little bit of the vanilla and a little bit of the cream. But like you guys were saying, I think the sweetness is where it kind of falls flat. But
because to me it kind of tastes like not really a chocolate donut, kind of like a chocolate glazed donut.
true.
Because like it does have like the breadiness of like an actual just like a plain donut. To be honest, it kind of tastes like a plain donut. If it had more sweetness, it would definitely hit the mark
And more
of a,
cream.
hit the mark of a Boston
You
cream.
and your lactose.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Because like I think just not having that sweetness there, I'm kind of disappointed with it because like especially being.
I think it's good. I'm not disappointed
Yeah, I
at
think
all.
it's
I think
good.
it's good.
No, I'm not saying that it's not a good. I'm just stating that like I'm expecting it to be a lot more sweet, especially the style of beer it is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a sweet milk style
Milk stout.
milk stout. So that just being them labeling it a sweet slash milk stout, I'm expecting it to be a lot more sweet than it is. But it definitely is really good.
It is good. I like this one.
I think I'm gonna start by giving it a rating. I'm gonna give it a
Before you
solid-
give it that rating, sorry. Price. This was the price from the variety pack. I believe you can only get these in a variety pack. So, I think it's like 15 and change for a variety pack. You get 3 of these. You get 3 of the Jelly Donut IPA. You get 3 coffee porters, and then you get 3 Dunkin' Pumpkins. For
I
15
kind of
bucks.
can't wait to taste the pumpkin one because
The pumpkin
honestly,
one's good. I
I'm
like
a big,
the pumpkin
I'm a
one.
big pumpkin fan. I can't lie. You know what I mean? Like pumpkin latte stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but
But no, I'm not
It's
saying
it's
like,
good.
I can't.
It's a winner.
But
I'm
with
ready.
this, I give this a solid 7.5.
Yeah.
I feel like because it fell short of that sweetness that I really was hoping for it, and I kind of wanted to taste a little bit more of the chocolate. So like I think a 7.5 would be perfect for this because it is very enjoyable, and I like the breadiness from the donut taste. But like you said, maybe a little bit more of that coffee like accent to it would be nice also, just to give it a little bit more flavor. But
I like the fact that it doesn't have that coffee taste. I think the coffee would throw it
Yeah.
off. Right.
Either way, I think it should
Maybe,
have
yeah.
More chocolate and more cream flavor. It
you
should
recommend
definitely
it
be
to
a lot
somebody?
sweeter. I definitely recommend it because it's definitely enjoyable to drink, and I feel like I could crush a couple of these.
Yeah.
Just because the flavor's nice. It's
light.
not too heavy.
It's
to be
light.
honest.
Yeah, it's
too
definitely
heavy
not
on
as
the
filling
stomach.
as a stout.
It's like a medium to
Regular
light
stout.
mouthfeel, I feel. That's about it. I definitely recommend it. If you can find the pack, I'd say buy the pack, to be honest. I wasn't too impressed with the other donut one they had, but I'm definitely impressed with this one. And this one definitely raised the scale for me a little bit more. And I think that's all about what I have to say about it.
So for me, for rating, I'm gonna give this one I want to give it a 9, but I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. With that being said, it tastes like what the can says on it.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
the
really
that's the
important,
big
man.
thing. Like I know
Yeah, I
Zach
agree.
Zach has his like own opinion, but me and Isaac, that is a big thing that affects our rating.
It might be one of the biggest things.
If you look at something and you look at it in the store and it says this is what it is, and then you taste it and it doesn't taste like that, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
You're gonna be disappointed. This, you kicking?
Yeah.
This tastes like a donut. There's not too many beers out there that actually taste like a donut. It says donut on it, but it doesn't really taste like a donut. This does. Like Zach said, it could be a little bit sweeter. It could have a little bit more of that cream taste to it. But it's good. I like it. It's not as filling. Like Zach had said, you could definitely drink more than one of these because normal stouts usually can only drink one, and they're too filling,
And to be honest, for 4.7%, you can crush a lot of these and still.
And yeah, I've actually tried three out of four. I tried 3 out of 4 of them, and the jelly donut was all right. The pumpkin one is pretty good. I like the pumpkin one, and this one, I say this one kind of makes it so you should buy it. This one is definitely gonna make me tell you to pick up that variety pack. You might not like the jelly donut IPA, and it all depends on how you feel about pumpkin beers. But in the coffee one, I think is probably just gonna be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be a coffee porter, But I think this one kind of makes it. If this was made in a 6-pack, I would definitely say to pick it up and try it out for yourself. If you can get it as a single, which you're probably not going to be able to, try it as a single. But I would recommend buying a 6-pack of it if you could. What do you think, Isaac?
I think it's really good. It's Boston Cream. The only knock is with both these guys have saying, and I have to agree with, is that it isn't necessarily as sweet as you would anticipate a Boston Cream donut to be.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's great. It's a really good porter. But that's the only thing I have to say against this beer.
Not to cut you off, but even though we cut you off in almost every video, I'm just kidding. But this is an awesome dessert beer.
It is really good. It is.
No?
It is.
This is a really good dessert beer. Because it tastes like a dessert,
Definitely, but like I said,
even though it's a little thin with the 4.3% ABV, which is really low for a stout.
Yeah, the mouthfeel definitely is more medium.
Yeah, it's definitely not as thick.
But yeah, like I said, because to be honest, my favorite donut besides a French crawler is a Boston Cream. So like I said, if it had that extra sweetness, it would definitely be a 10 for me, to be honest. if it had that sweetness, it would be a 10.
Yeah.
That
The
would
only thing
bring
I
it up
wish
a
it
lot.
had a little bit more of was like you said, the cream.
Yep. Maybe a little bit more cream. A
Not
little
so
more
much the sweetness, but
Like a smoothness.
like the cream. Well, no, I'm saying like an actual cream, like an actual vanilla flavor. It's got a little bit going for it, but
It's
it's
hard
not
to.
as intense as you would think it would be. Because when you bite into a Boston cream donut, you get a lot of that vanilla, and you taste it. This kind of tastes like a chocolate donut with a slight hint of vanilla. You know what I mean? A slight hint of that cream.
Sometimes I have difficult. Like it's hard for me
Plain
to.
donut.
It's sometimes it's hard for me to really.
It's hard for you to speak half the time because we're always interrupting you.
I guess. But sometimes it's hard for me to judge beers because I know, this is a beer. It's not gonna be as sweet as advertised. It's not gonna taste exactly like a Boston cream.
Well, I mean, you can't say that because there's some beers that advertise like that they're sweet and they're actually really
Orange
are.
cream
Yeah,
school.
Like
yeah.
orange cream school,
Orange
or
cream
even,
school, all scream. That tastes exactly
Or
like
even
orange
just
cream
That is
school.
rare.
what was it? And I think I bring it up, but this is like the third time I brought it up. The what is it? The caramel macchiato. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was exactly how it said.
That was good.
sounded. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? A caramel
Some people can nail
macchiato.
it. There's certain beers that nail it. You
That
know?
nailed it. It tasted just like a regular macchiato you would go and buy it like Dunkin'. You know what I mean?
And then the thing is with like the jelly donut IPA is like you wouldn't really see an IPA kind of being more of a donut flavor. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a spin.
To be honest, if that IPA had a little bit more of that breading, like that donut taste that this had, I probably
Yeah, it
would
would've
have
been-
given. I
yeah.
probably would have given it. Like
Would have got a
5.
better rating, exactly. All right, Isaac, your turn to speak, buddy.
Go ahead.
Alright,
Table.
I'm gonna acknowledge what Zach said. I'm gonna acknowledge what both of you said with my last comment. And you're right. There are beers that are out there that just nail it completely and it's exactly as it is advertised. But with this one, it's not as sweet, and I think Darren's right. Maybe a little more lactose would be nice.
No lactose in it. Maybe if they add lactose.
What are they doing?
What are they
Put
doing?
some lactose in there.
That's what you're doing. Come on.
Lactose in there.
Come on, Harpoon.
But harpoon,
Harpoon.
All right.
French.
But
Harpoon.
these are good. It tastes like a donut, not a Boston cream donut specifically. It tastes like a donut. You guys gave it really good ratings. I don't want to feel like a shithead, but I'm gonna have to give it like a 6.
That's personal opinion. You know what I mean? I gave
Yeah,
it a
you're
7.5 because of the sweetness. You know what I mean? The sweetness alone brought it down 2.5 points.
You want to know how I understand his 6? Because his glass is still full.
Yeah. His is the same level as ours. So that means Isaac doesn't enjoy it as much as.
He normally would.
Yeah. Because otherwise, that would have already been going. You already know from the challenge and everything. This kid just chugs everything.
No matter how thick or big.
It's good. It's good, but I wish
There
it
was more to it. Right?
Yeah, that's
I
all.
wish it tasted more like Boston cream rather than just a donut.
Yeah, I gotta stop
But it's
looking at
definitely
the
good.
bottle. If I drank this
No, but
without,
that's what people do. That's
My-
the whole point of these reviews is
Yeah.
because most people will look at that and they'll say, ooh, Boston cream donut.
And
Hopefully
they'll be
that-
like, "Oh, don't
like,
eat
if I
donuts."
drank this
like
without
Dunkin'
knowing what
Donuts.
type of beer this is supposed to be, I would probably give this like a 9. Honestly, this is really good, but
It is
since
good.
it's advertised as a Boston cream, that is super chocolatey.
Has a lot of chocolate.
Has a lot of chocolate.
This is like a third review, by the way.
Has a lot of chocolate. Super sweet. So sweet that that hurts your teeth.
Chocolatey.
That hurts your teeth.
I remember
And-
chocolate.
I hated it.
I hated it.
You
Oh
hated
no,
it?
this chocolate makes you live forever.
No, you don't. He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
It's SpongeBob. I know what you're
I would
talking
love to-
about.
I hope our viewers understand
Chocolate.
this, to be honest.
Alright,
But
man.
that is one of the funniest scenes. I can't even lie.
Alright, I don't think he's got to recommend it yet.
No, I would recommend this entire 12 pack. I would.
You haven't tried 2
I don't
out of
care.
4.
You
I don't care.
But
It's good. It's good. If you like beer, you like this 12 pack.
Alright, is that all you guys got to say?
I guess.
It is good. It's just, it's not as filling as a stout, but it's definitely a sipper.
Yeah.
I think the donut flavor might.
It's really good, to be honest.
It's good, but it might. Like I said, I don't think I could drink more than two.
I don't think I would be able to drink more than this.
More than one.
Once I'm done with this, I think I'll be done with that.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I want another Hershey's.
Another Hershey's, another Yingling Hershey's. But yeah, there you have it. Is there anything you guys like to see on the channel? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our videos. Like your beer. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.